What is up, good people? Welcome back to my channel, Budget with D, and welcome to the first in a series of videos, the Financial Fix Fridays. Yes, it's going to be Fix It Fridays. Your money, know it, grow it, where we talk about all things money management. In today's episode, I will share with you 5 tips on the benefits that you will receive for creating or when you create your budget. But first, before we get into what is a budget and all of that, I wanted to share with you this little handy dandy notebook that I purchased from a local supplier. And it's actually a Happy Planner notebook kit. I left the sticker on and everything because it's brand new for you guys to see. And I love it so much. Of course, you know the Happy Planner is the disc bound system. It says here grand plans and big ideas, and that is exactly what we'll be putting into this notebook right here. So it has, of course, welcome to your new happy notes. Then we have a beautiful colored dashboard. Then it begins with this black and white sheet of paper in here. I have put in this lilac purple paper. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it says here, start each day with a grateful heart. Isn't that just lovely? And it's just a beautiful statement. And to the back of that sheet, it says here, over here, radiate good vibes. So I have entered in these lilac purple sheets in between the black and white sheets that this initial notebook kit from the Happy Planner has come with. So let's get back to what today is about, and I will also be using some stickers from a local supplier as well. Just so beautiful, so beautiful. All right, so let's get right into it. And first of all, the question, of course, will arise: what is a budget? Let's do this. I'm going to pull this out from the this bound system so that I can write fairly well. And let's get this sticker down. I am a stickler for making sure that my stickers are relatively straight. So our first question is, what is a budget? So what is a budget? And a budget is a money plan or a spending plan. So a money plan is a spending plan. So it's not complicated in terms of its definition. All right. So why is it necessary? So a budget is necessary for successful financial planning, and it gives you the ability to organize and to control your financial resources to realize your financial goals. So it also lets you know in advance, yes, how you can make money work for you. So the common financial problems that people experience, you know, of overusing their credit, lacking regular savings, a regular savings program, and failing to ensure future financial security. All these things can be minimized through budgeting. Remember, it's a plan. So did somebody say minimize stress? Yes, for the rest of 2021. Yes, I did. I said minimize stress by using a budget. So today I'm going to share with you 5 tips. And tip number 1 is knowledge is power. So I'm going to be using these lovely stickers that I got here. And we're going to go, try to get it down. Tip number 1. Yes, tip number 1. And that is knowledge is power. What do I mean by knowledge is power? So budgeting, it allows you to know how much money you have and how your funds are being allocated. So that is what I mean by knowledge is power. You need to know what is going on with your money, how much do you have, where did it all go, and of course, what is left. So knowledge is power is tip number 1 in my financial fix it. You gotta fix it. Fix it Fridays. Your money, know it, grow it. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is control. So I'm going to put that right here. I love these stickers, you guys. They are just absolutely awesome. So that's tip tip number 2. And tip number 2 is control. What do I mean by control? So a budget allows you to take charge. Yes, you are in control. You get the opportunity to be in charge. So a budget allows you to take charge of your money, ensuring that you meet all of your expenses. Remember that we cannot control anyone but ourselves, and it's your money and you are in control of it. Your money is not in control of you. So that's tip number 2 concerning budgeting. And tip number 3, we're moving right along, guys, and I love it. Trying to make a little pretty design here that's aesthetically pleasing. You guys. So tip number 3, and guess what that is going to be? Tip number 3 is going to be savings. I'm not just going to stick that right here on this sticker. So tip number 3 is savings. So a budget will allow you to identify money for savings and of course money for investments. So do you have a line in your budget for savings, or do you just save what's left after you have, calculated all of your expenses and you've spent all, and you just have about $5 left and you decide that you will throw that into your savings? Stop your current self from robbing your future self by savings. And moving along, we're at number 4, and it is, let's just get our sticker down. Of course, I'm going to put it right here. Let's see how well we can do that. Yes. Tip number 4 is that you create a path to generational wealth. So let's write that down. It's going to be generational. Imagine that. Imagine your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren not having to worry, because you had created a path of generational wealth by beginning your budget today, this day right here, this moment. All right, so you create a path to generational wealth. Wealth creation should be a priority. Wealth creation should be a priority for all of us, and is one that can be realistically attained if we set our minds to it. Set a good example. Set a good example, guys, for your children by learning to manage your money well. So create generational wealth. Set a good example for your kids. Learn to manage your money well. And finally, tip number 5. Oh yes, and I love this one. It says boss babe, and you know I'm a boss babe, guys. Yeah, I'm a boss babe. So boss babe, so tip number 5 that I would share with you today is it creates discipline. So I'm just going to put the word discipline here. So having a budget creates discipline. Of course, it requires effort on your part. You need to be serious about the way you handle your money. You may need to become more disciplined in your spending. Is it difficult? Yes. I'm not going to lie to you, it is difficult, but it's definitely doable and definitely worth it. So just to recap, the 5 tips that I have for you today with regards to budgeting and why create a budget and the benefits of budgeting. 1, knowledge is power. 2, you have the control. 3, savings and investments. 4, you create a path to generational wealth. And 5, it creates discipline. So those are my 5 tips that I wanted to share with you today. Remember, fix it. It's your money. Know it, grow it. I'll see you soon in another Fix It Fridays. And finally, of course, I pray that you are blessed, that your finances are blessed, and that all your people are blessed. Peace out. Have a good one, guys. Bye.